and our Uber. Okay, we are here at the airport, but we are here a little early. The flight, they won't check in until 2 hours before the flight takes off, so we have about an hour to, well, 50 minutes to wait before we can check in. Oh, I never said where we're flying to. We're flying from Amsterdam into France, but a little tiny town called, what's it called? Strasbourg, France. And from there, we'll drive into Germany to go to Europa Park. Yep. Just waiting. My wife wanted us to be here early. I like to get here early.
It's the Amsterdam
But
airport.
we are way early.
I thought we needed to be here way early.
I had a lot of problems this morning. I have to run. I'll explain when I get my breath. This has been really stressful. Okay, we're about to get on this little teeny tiny plane that they're getting off of. Let me explain to you what happened this morning. It was crazy. Okay, I have to catch my breath. This has been.
Did you tell them everything?
Well,
that
I guess no. I was. They saw I was running. Let me tell you, this has been so stressful.
2 years off of our life.
So we're going this little teeny tiny plane. We're going from from Amsterdam to Strasbourg, France, and then from there we'll be catching a little, was that
You
like
can do a train or a car.
Yeah, train or car to Europa Park where we're going. Well, Amanda, when she booked these tickets, she booked them a while ago. She was tired and she booked Miles' ticket and she accidentally typed in
The wrong name.
her maiden name on his last name. And we didn't realize
But I
that
feel like I've been making a lot of mistakes this trip. Everyone's gonna be like, "Oh my gosh, like why didn't
She's
you?"
been- no,
Wait,
and-
remember when everyone on Wallaby, they're like, "This is what happens when you don't book with Getaway today." No, seriously. If you're ever doing a Disney trip or a cruise trip or a theme park trip,
this
you
is
have to book
we've
with
been so
Getaway Today.
spoiled because we booked through Getaway Today for all our Disney
Disney
stuff.
World, Disneyland,
And they take care of
Disneyland
everything.
Paris.
But anyways, what happened was she had her maiden name on the ticket. We realized that though, and then we ended up reaching out. So it was through Air France, but then this flight is through Fly Emilia, which is just like a subsidiary of Air France. So we reached out to Air France, and they said, "Okay, no problem. We'll change the tickets. Not a problem." Well, when we got here to the airport this morning, we got here early because Amanda was worried about it. We got here early, and we went to Fly Emilia, the desk, and they're like, "Oh, the Air France did change the ticket." And Air France, we reached out to Air France said, we can't change the ticket. And then Fly Emilia's like, we can't change the ticket. And they're like, so you and Amanda will fly. And we're like, well, we're not leaving our son here in Amsterdam alone. That's ridiculous. And so we were on the phone with everybody and nobody could change his ticket. Finally, I was like, there's a service desk. And this right here, this is where we were at. The service desk was the farthest place away from the gate we're at. This gate was 1A. The service desk was it's the farthest way away. So I got the service desk and they had to wait in line. They started working on it and they were working on it. But here's the thing, is you have to check into your flight 1 hour prior. If you miss that 1 hour window, you don't get to check in. And it was 67 minutes, we had 7 minutes. And finally the lady's like, I got it. Then I had to run all the way from this end of the airport to the other end. And I'm running. I'm I'm still sweating. And I got there with 2 minutes to spare. I literally slapped the ticket down and we got on. And now we're gonna, babe, we're okay though, right?
Yeah, barely.
We're okay. We made it, we're fine. That's what happens when you travel sometimes. Things like this happen. We're fine, we made it.
It all worked out.
So now we're gonna fly on this little teeny tiny plane to this little teeny tiny town in France and then take a little teeny tiny shuttle to an amazingly huge, massive theme park. In Germany. Let's do it. Do you guys remember how yesterday we went shopping for Miles? Well, this is one of the shirts that Amanda bought Miles. It says pedal pusher because he likes to ride bikes.
I do like to ride bikes.
Oh, you do. Yes, you do. And then she also, Amanda says she got the pedal pusher because it makes her think of the train.
In Efteling.
That little pedal pusher train.
That you guys went around and around.
Yeah, we did. Okay, just to make me feel better, like we're not the only person who's ever made flight mistakes, put it in the comments down below if you've ever had any flight problems and what happened. Just So that way we know we're not the only ones to make silly mistakes like this.
You can share your story.
Share your story down below, but don't put like too much personal information so people can identify you. But if you want to tell your flight story, I'd love to read them. I see our green luggage. There it is, being loaded onto the plane. One green suitcase, please. There it goes. There goes our other green suitcase. It's good to see them being boarded. All right, we're on our way to get on this little tiny plane. We have to walk outside into the rain. Ah, there we are. Rain, rain, rain. Going in. Okay, we're on the plane. I forgot to tell you the best part of the story is when I'm running, I get this text from Amanda. She's like, hurry. So I'm running and running, running. Right as I get there to Amanda, Miles comes running at me. He's like, Daddy, Mommy swore. And I'm like, yeah, well, in situations like that, sometimes you do swear. We're moving down the runway. Taking off. Cottages and houses. This little town and village of Strasbourg. We landed. Just landed. Our bags are right there. That's our little plane. It's beautiful sunny skies. It was all rainy, but now we landed here and it's beautiful. Just went over that river and that went from France and now we are in Germany.
My first time in Germany.
I think I see it. That's Europa Park. Because this is the water park called Rulantica.
Yes, the swimming pool.
Yeah.
It's very, very good.
Okay, good. And that's the swimming pool. We're always going there. Water. Oh.
That was a lot of slides.
We are here. This is our hotel. I think it's called Kronasar. That's where we're staying, guys. Holy cow. Look at this dragon, serpent. Wow. You guys, this was one of the most just crazy travel days we've ever had. It was just this crazy and I am like exhausted and it was just crazy. But thank you for being with us and hanging out with us. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna check into our hotel. We're gonna then go to, we're gonna do a video on Europa Park. It is massively huge, I hear. I'm excited to see what it's like. And then we're gonna go, we're gonna do like a hotel tour video. We're gonna do the water park hotel, water park videos. We got so much coming up for you. So thank you so much for hanging out with us and being with us. And you guys are awesome. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. And I'll see you tomorrow when we go to Europa Park. Bye-bye. Oh my gosh, that was my most stressful travel day. You guys have no idea how crazy that was. We were trying so hard to get that name changed, and they wouldn't change the name, and then they couldn't change the name, and we had to go to another place to change the name, and we went to everybody, and everybody said they could change the name. They can't change the name. So then I ran the whole airport. Boop, doot, 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 doot. I ran the whole airport. Doot, 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 doot. And I finally made it with 2 minutes to spare, and we got on our flight.